Alright guys, here's another training video. This time we're going to go over how to expense color and how to expense warehouse in Adjutant. So first thing we're going to do is go into sales order. Everything gets done through a sales order. It's actually a pretty neat little system, I think. We're going to add new, and then we're going to type in your location. 30 will have a expense, so will 40 have expense. I'm going to set up 20's expense for this month. So here's 20 expense. I'm going to click this, and now we have a named account for 20 expense, and this is going to expense to color, or this expense, shipping expenses, is the warehouse expense. So what we can do now is we're going to expense something to color, and we'll go ahead and add a line item. So BL-UXB, I'm going to expense a BU, so we can put this in. We can put however many we need, and once we're done expensing it, we're going to add it to the list, and we have it on this order. Now let me just explain what goes on over the course of the month. You will bring up this particular order, which is in essence an order to gather all your expenses over the course of the month, and then at the end of the month we are going to invoice it. And what invoicing does is actually going to pull everything out and of inventory and expense it into the proper expense account for the P&Ls. However, once we put it on here, this product will be allocated, and it will virtually mean that it has already been used, and there's nothing more you can do with that item. So at the end of the month, NISA, or it hadn't been established, will actually do the invoice. At the service center level right now, it's set up where nobody is allowed to invoice these expenses without NISA's approval. So if you hit invoice, an approval message will go to NISA. She's going to look through it, and then she's going to approve it, and then we can invoice this out. What this does is just keeps us from invoicing it, but if you go into sales order grid, we can just add to it over the course of the month. And as you can see, we have a sales order type Z, and we can actually with these buttons, we're using the sales order grid to track a lot of different styles of sales orders. This is just one of them. So if you need to get back to this order real fast, you just go to the sales order grid and expense color. You just search for that, and it would be really easy to get back into the sales order and add more things that you need to expense. It's going to take some time to get used to it. It's not going to be a big deal if we keep on using our current forms, and then just at the end of the week transfer the information to this list of products we are going to have to expense. This actually might be a weekly process. It might be a monthly process. This is something we still need to figure out. However, this is something that we are going to need to use. So the concept, I need you guys to figure, or to understand, and if you got any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to walk through the first couple times you set up your sales expense for that week or the month. If you got any more questions, let me know. Thank you.